I want to welcome all of you here today. It's been a busy season for us. I feel like we've had a couple of really great announcements this year. So again, thank you for taking time out of your busy day. Media, elected officials, and everybody here from the community, really appreciate it. We have some really exciting news to share with you all today, and clearly you can probably see what that is behind us. But the news is already out there. If you check travel, leisure, anything on the websites, check out PointSky. We have American Airlines announcing service this week. But before we make it official here in Lincoln, I do want to make a few acknowledgments, and then we will begin with remarks. First off, we have several elected officials and representatives from their office with us today. So if you're in official capacity as an elected or representative, please stand up and be recognized. I also want to take a moment and acknowledge our interim director, Mr. Bob Seelig. Bob is a former board member of the Lincoln Airport and a director at several other airports across the country. He graciously served in a leadership capacity the last few months for us, so please stand to be recognized, Bob Seelig. You also can't fire me because I have a new boss. And with that, we do have a special guest in the audience, Anthony Dudas, the new executive director of the Lincoln Airport. Welcome, Anthony. Now, Anthony does not officially start until January, so don't ask him any questions. He doesn't even know where the bathroom is. However, when I did call him last week and said, hey, I have a big announcement and you need to be here, he said, I will be here. And so thank you for coming from Williston to be with us today. I appreciate it. It is now my pleasure to welcome the speakers to the stage. Could Chris Hove, Chair of the Lincoln Airport Authority Board, Joe Hughes, Managing Director of Government Affairs for American Airlines, the Honorable Larian Gaylord Baird, Mayor of Lincoln, Coach Rule, and the Governor of our great state of Nebraska, Jim Pillen, please join us. For the press and for those of you with your phones, we're going to keep the spirit of the season going with a route lighting. I will count to 3, and then we will put the lights on, and you can take photos. Please join us, cheer team and mascots, for this announcement. All right, count down to 3. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations, Lincoln, we did it. We're now flying nonstop to Dallas, Fort Worth, Chicago, and Phoenix on American Airlines. All right, my guest speakers can sit down, except for Mr. Hove. It is now my pleasure to introduce to the mic our chair of the Lincoln Airport Authority Board, Chris Hove.
Good morning. Thank you, Rachel, and thank you all for being here today. It's a great pleasure to have you. Today's announcement is simple. After 21 years, American Airlines is coming back to the Lincoln Airport, and in a big way. Beginning next fall, American will launch twice daily nonstop service to Dallas-Fort Worth, daily service to Chicago O'Hare, and seasonal service to Phoenix. This adds a third airline at LNK and expands our network to 5 direct destinations. This is something we've all worked very hard to accomplish, especially Rachel, who you just met, and the entire LNK team, plus Vanessa Emlich, who's the chair of the Air Service Committee. But I'd also like to take a point of personal privilege to recognize and thank past board chair Nick Cusick, as well as our current board members, John Olson and Nikki Beamer-Pop, for providing the vision and leadership back in 2021 and 2022 to get us to where we are today. They worked tirelessly with the legislature and others to allow us to pursue these opportunities. The economic impact this creates will be more than offset with the investment. It's an exciting day for our airport, our community, and our travelers across the region. Simply put, Lincoln, your drive just got shorter. For years, Lincoln travelers have been driving to other airports to reach major markets, not because the demand wasn't there, but because nonstop service wasn't. Dallas-Fort Worth is one of the largest and fastest growing markets. Nearly 150 people travel between Lincoln and DFW every day. Yet the vast majority currently begin and end their flights somewhere else. This new service closes that gap. Tens of thousands of passengers travel between Lincoln and Chicago each year, and the addition of American Airlines introduces healthy competition to the market, bringing more choice, more flexibility, more competitive pricing for our passengers. Just as important, American's aircraft include first-class service, main cabin, extra seating, amenities our business community has consistently told us matter, and especially for guys like me, tall. Today's announcement builds on a year of meaningful progress at Lincoln Airport. We recognize and appreciate United Airlines' long-standing relationship with LNK and their recent adding of capacity. In June, we announced Breeze Airways to Orlando, and shortly after that, Breeze surprised us with announcing Las Vegas and Orange County. We have a lot to celebrate this holiday season. In just 1 year, Lincoln Airport will see an 81% increase in departing seat capacity, and peak day capacity in 2026 will nearly double from pre-pandemic levels. This is all about keeping Lincoln travelers flying from Lincoln, strengthening our regional economy, and positioning this airport and this community for long-term sustainable growth. Thank you, and on behalf of the entire Lincoln Airport Authority Board, we're proud to be moving Lincoln forward. Now to tell you more about the new flights, I'm pleased to introduce Managing Director of Government Affairs at American Airlines, Joe Hughes.
Thank you, Chris, and thank you, Lincoln, for such a warm welcome. American Airlines is proud to announce nonstop service to Dallas-Fort Worth, Chicago, and Phoenix. Whether traveling for business, connecting with friends and family, or taking in all these three dynamic hubs have to offer, American's nonstop flights are designed with the traveler in mind. American will offer service to more cities than any other airline from Lincoln, putting 350 destinations in more than 60 countries within reach. That includes unparalleled and convenient one-stop access to destinations around the globe, from New York to San Diego, from Greece to Tokyo to New Zealand. Honestly, Lincoln is one stop to the world. At American, we are focused on elevating the travel experience, and I'm pleased to say that all of our flights from Lincoln will offer customers a wide variety of options, from competitive fares to premium cabin options. In closing, we are thankful to make this announcement alongside our partners who help make air service like this possible. A special thank you to Governor Pillen, Mayor Garrett Baird, Senators Rickett and Fisher, Congressman Flood, Coach Rule, the Chamber of Commerce, and of course, Lincoln Airport. Today wouldn't be possible without these incredible partners. Whether traveling on one of our amazing hub cities or beyond, American Airlines looks forward to welcoming the Lincoln community on our new service, which takes off next summer. Thank you again, and I'll now turn it over to Rachel.
I'm liking the idea of going to New Zealand. Thank you so much, Joe, Mitch, Brandon, and Jay for making the trip to Lincoln from Dallas. We really appreciate it. Now it is my honor to introduce our next speaker. She's been a great supporter of the airport, a strong and powerful leader in our community, Mayor Laren Garrett-Bard.
Well, thank you so much, Rachel, for the kind introduction. Congratulations on your success here and the hard work that's led to this day. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for being here to help with the celebration. It's wonderful to welcome American Airlines, and just want to give a special welcome to To Joe Hughes and the American Airlines team, and we really appreciate that you made the effort to be here and to be here for this announcement and the commitment that you're making to the Lincoln community. I also want to thank Governor Pellin for being here, for the Lincoln Airport Authority Board's leadership and commitment to improving and expanding service and making this day possible, to our City Council members, Lancaster County Board members, and all of you who've turned out to show up for this next chapter in the airport's history. It really is a game-changing moment in our history. Coach Rule, we're glad you're here too, and we're so proud to be the home and the heart of Husker Nation, and Lincoln's Airport is so proud to be the home of Husker Athletics, and we want to wish you the best of luck as you prepare to take on Utah. Yeah. Nobody likes that. Just as a personal aside to the airport team, you've made someone very happy, and that someone is my mother-in-law, Joyce Baird. She has 2 of her 3 kids who live in Dallas and has made that trip to Omaha to have a direct flight, or has driven to Dallas. This is going to be game-changing for her and for so many families who are seeking to make those connections. So thank you personally, but on behalf of our community, thank you. Our goal in Lincoln is to continue to become the quality of life capital of the country, and reaching that goal relies on strong partnerships and strong investments that make life easier for everyone in Lincoln who calls this city home. Reliable, convenient, and affordable air service is an important part of that equation, and reliable, convenient, and affordable air service connects our families, supports our businesses, and helps our community stay competitive and accessible. For years, travelers heading to major markets like Dallas-Fort Worth often began their trips by driving to other airports. Today's announcement changes that. Dallas-Fort Worth is one of Lincoln's largest travel markets, with nearly 150 people traveling between our regions every day. Until now, about 97% of those travelers drove to other airports to catch a nonstop flight. American Airlines' new service brings those flights and those travelers directly back home to Lincoln. That is what. Anyone who's made that trip understands, who's made that drive to another airport understands what today's announcement really means. Less time on the road, easier parking, and a smoother start and finish to every trip. That convenience matters for our families, for our business owners, for our students and athletes, and for anyone juggling a full schedule. By making local air travel more convenient and competitive, we improve quality of life and affordability for Lincoln residents and our surrounding communities. Chicago remains a major destination for Lincoln travelers, and tens of thousands of passengers each year making that trip. Adding American Airlines service increases choice and competition, and that benefits travelers directly. New service to Phoenix opens up a key gateway, especially for seasonal travel or family connections and business opportunities. Lincoln continues to grow, and today's announcement aligns with our air service, with the momentum and direction of our city. Thank you to American Airlines for recognizing Lincoln's potential and for choosing to invest here. And thank you to the Lincoln Airport Authority Board and staff for landing this huge boost to our community. This is a really exciting step forward for Lincoln and a signal that our city's bright future is ready for takeoff.
Thank you, Mayor. This next speaker needs no introduction. As the official airport of Huskers, connecting the University of Nebraska to key recruiting destinations is always top of mind. Every time I see Coach Rule, he says to me, "Rachel, have you gotten me that nonstop to Dallas yet?" Yes, Coach Rule, I have. So you're welcome. I expect an invite on the next recruiting trip. Please help me welcome Coach Rule.
Well, I wish that wasn't true, but it is. I also say, "How are you?" I think too.
Yeah.
Okay, after that. And I'll be honest with you, there's some notes here for me to say, and I'll do my best, but I am unbelievably fired up about this today. And I'm so happy for the Lincoln community. I hope everyone, gets their golf clubs and gets on a plane and goes to Phoenix and plays some golf. I hope it's great for our business leaders, but I am fired up about what this means for recruiting for Husker athletics. In my job, and in Coach Hoiberg's job, and Coach Williams' job, and DBK's job, and Coach Mann, we want to bring the best of the best from across the country here to Lincoln. And this signifies such a great message that an organization like American Airlines would invest in our community, would see the potential that's here. Because that's the message that each one of us in Husker Athletics is going out and telling people all across the country, that the very best of the best is right here in Lincoln, that you can accomplish all your dreams when you come to UNO. And so I'm so very, very grateful that we're making this opportunity possible. A couple years ago, I was someone that had never even been in the state of Nebraska. And when I go back home to New York or when I go back home to Philadelphia, I tell people all the time, people here in Nebraska, they know what they have. They know this is the good life. And I don't know that they always want to tell everybody how great it is here, but we're going to do that today. We're going to let people all across the country know what exactly we have here in Lincoln. This is why this matters. You can come to Lincoln and live a great life, have a great college experience, get an unbelievable education, and also be a part of the best athletics. But we need people to see it. We need people to experience it, to feel it, to come meet the people, the warm, warm people of Nebraska, to come see the opportunities, to come walk down the Haymarket. We need them. We can't just tell them about it as I'm sitting in living rooms in Florida and sitting in living rooms in California, as I'm sitting in living rooms in Dallas, Texas. But now I can just simply say, hey, hop in an Uber or get over to the airport and take a direct flight to Lincoln. And just think about it. As I'm sitting here now, how excited I am to think about some recruit getting off into this majestic, beautiful, renovated, rebuilt, I don't know what the word is, expanded facility. And walking out and getting picked up by a great recruiting worker and getting on 180 and coming down and seeing beautiful Memorial Stadium. We are entering a whole new era of athletics, and we see it in volleyball. We see what's happening in basketball. We see what Troy Dan is doing with his leadership. And this is not just a step for the city of Lincoln. This is a step for the university. Because as athletics thrive, people all across the country, not just football players, but students say to themselves, man, something cool must be happening here. So thank you. Thank you so much for making our job a little bit easier. Thank you for making our jobs, what's possible, so much better. American Airlines, thank you for telling everyone across the country that this is a place that they can believe in, because you would not be investing here if you did not see the potential here. That's why we're so unbelievably excited. So I wasn't going to leave my office until we played Utah. I refused to speak. I refused to do anything. I really haven't wanted to leave. I want to get ready for that game. And when Troy said that this was happening, man, I even have a shirt that doesn't say Nebraska for once. That's how important today is. So thank you, Rachel. Thank you to everybody that's been associated with this. It's my honor to introduce our governor, our leader, and most importantly, I'm proud to say this, my friend, the Honorable Jim Pillen.
Well, good morning. Needless to say, a gigantic congratulations to so many people that have been working their tails off to make this happen. It's a big deal. Joe, welcome. It's a big deal that you're investing in Nebraska. I want to brag about a couple things so you know what an extraordinary return you're going to have. But first, I think it's important we just deal with reality. And the reality is we have an extraordinary university. And I don't care what happened on one day when a bunch of kids are sick. My view of the world, we still have the two best teams in America volleyball, first team and second team of the University of Nebraska. No matter what happened, these kids are incredible. The grit and determination. I think that, Joe, this is for you, but this is for all of us. Coach touched it a little bit, but it's incredible. Anybody that moves to Nebraska and I ask, what's the one thing you love the most about Nebraska? Can't get it out fast enough. It's the people. Us lifetimers kick the dirt. We don't know quite what to say because we think we're normal. Here's what I want you to know, and I'll pick on two companies. One here. Anybody that's doing business in the state of Nebraska and has businesses in other places, it's not 6 out of 10, 8 out of 10. It's 10 out of 10, their best business is in Nebraska. I was in Japan 5-6 weeks ago, met everybody, all the leadership and ownership of Kawasaki. They've got plants all over the world. Right here, a couple miles northwest of here, They've grown to 3,000 people. Guess where their best plant in the world is? Right here in Lincoln, because it's the people. It's the people making a difference. Let me just touch base on my hometown in Columbus, Nebraska. It was just announced yesterday or the day before, $110 million more investment, 120 more jobs. It's been a business in Columbus since 1948. It's a global business, plants all over the world. That'll be about 2,400 people employed in Columbus. All the products that they engineer and develop, they do it in Columbus, Nebraska. All of the highest value products they make it in Columbus, Nebraska. Why? Because it's the people. And so this is a gigantic day, Mayor, for the city of Lincoln. The vibrancy, I just came in from having to be out west this morning and, flying over Lincoln. It's extraordinary the change that has taken in Lincoln in the last 10 and 15 years. And our university, it's so awesome to see our young folks here. And Herbie, you're doing good today. But our university's vibrant. It has extraordinary impacts everywhere. And Nebraska fans, we come from everywhere to be able to celebrate. And then just the state. This airport will be taking a lot of people from west of here, and it's really important for you to understand our economy is vibrant. Our economy is recession-proof. We have we have 10% of the insurance industry, so much of it here in Lincoln. We have the best actuary program in the United States of America here at the University of Nebraska. So we have a Teflon-proof economy because it's about the people, it's about our water, it's about food, it's about fuel and electricity. The future's bright, and we just want to give you a gigantic welcome and a congratulations, everybody here. It's a great day to be in Nebraska. God bless.
Thank you, Governor, and thank you for rearranging your schedule. I told your assistant it was a big deal. So much so that American Airlines coming to the Lincoln Airport and to our community is well above $75 million economic impact. So, big deal. I do want to say thank you to all of the support today and rearranging your busy schedules all around. I did maybe call some of your bosses and tell them they're excused to come to the airport today. So, you obviously know that your phones are out. Please take pictures and do all the things today, but do not buy tickets yet. And that is something you will never hear me say as somebody who is in charge of selling tickets. The sale is starting today, but you might have a little sticker shock. You might not be able to get nonstop yet, but Monday you will. Let American get everything loaded into the system. As somebody who runs social media, I'm sure I'll be getting emails today. I can't get to Phoenix, and you said I could. It's coming, I promise. Just be a little patient with us. So do not buy the tickets yet. Just wait until Monday, and they'll be ready to buy. I am going to ask that we have another opportunity for some photos, but before, let's do a couple housekeeping items. One, Coach Rule, I expect an email on Monday that we're going to Dallas, so mark that down. And two, excited to go play some golf in Phoenix this year. For those of you on the press, please hang out. We will have all of our speakers available afterwards for speaking. All the rest of you, we have themed food. Thank you to Lori at Doorstep Diner. So please stop by, grab some food on your way back to work. Also, we have really fun swag. So we have stocking caps and cookies and koozies for your pop. If you want those before you leave as well. So again, thank you everyone for being here. This is just extraordinary. I don't get choked up often, but when I read the stat that we're going to be up 81% capacity in a year, that was pretty awesome to hear, especially after the last couple years that we've had. So proud of our team. Thank you so much for being here. And let's fly to Dallas Fort Worth. Let's fly to Chicago and Phoenix. And lastly, go Big Red.
Yeah, thanks.